Hey.
Chris, Will's funeral. Is there anything you want?
What do you mean?
Prayers or a poem or...
Mairead, I won't be there.
What?
Look, the Will that I knew and loved is gone a long time. This man that's being buried, that is someone else. I believe funerals honor the dead, and I don't feel that for him.
Cristiano.
Look, I have thought about this a lot. It wasn't easy, but it is what I have to do.
We understand, right?
Right. Yeah, of course.
Look, I'm sorry.
I was kind of thinking along the same lines myself.
You were?
Me and Will. Wouldn't people think I was a hypocrite?
What does that matter?
Maybe I don't want to be seen like that.
Damien, just be there. Just be...
What?
No, if you can't figure it out, forget it.
What?
Dean, listen. I understand you're worried about that catering gig. But what happened to the client was an accident, okay? That's the official word on it. Done and dusted. An accident. Nobody's fault. So we're fine. We're covered. We should talk about the insurance. Call me when you get this.
Lee, man nearly had a heart attack. She told it was a burglar. Couldn't sleep. Yeah, but if you're going to be walking around the gaff at 4 a.m, just do it quietly. Or better still, stay in bed. I have to get up, I have to keep busy. Lee, they think it was an accident. It's done. Everything's going to be fine. You just need to keep it together. Otherwise, what? What do you think Gerald would do? What are you talking about? Keep it together. Otherwise, what do you think Gerald would do? I never said that. But what do you think she'd do? Nothing. She'd get angry. She'd get on our case. What else? Oh, take a bleeding sleeping pill. Get some rest. You're doing your head in. Look at me. Gerald's family. She'll look out for us. It's Jerry. Hi.
Are you all right?
No.
Will I go away?
Oh, look. I do know why you're not going to the funeral.
Good.
And you're right. The man that's being buried is not the man you loved. He's not the man I loved. Not the man I married. Except he is. A part of him, and that's the part I want to honor and grieve over.
I grieved over that loss a long time before this.
I know, and this isn't me trying to persuade you. Will hurt a lot of people. Well, pretty much everyone, really. But me and Phoebe, at the start, we had good times. Family. Phoebe was such a happy kid. And that's the Will I'm going to make sure that she remembers. That's the Will we're going to say goodbye to.
I understand. It is the good thing to do.
And I can see Damien's point of view. He just knew the Will that hurt everybody. But he should be there. Not for Will, for me.
That's what you want him to be. Your man.
My husband.
Yes? Hi.
You wanted to see me?
Take a seat.
Something wrong?
No. Not as far as I know. Is there?
I mean, apart from the whole kill and will thing.
Lee?
I know. Keep it together. I got it. Is that why I'm here? A warning?
Don't be stupid.
Then what?
I know this is getting to you. I understand. I was thinking it'd be a good idea if you went away for a while.
What?
A couple of weeks. A holiday.
You know, funny enough, I'm not really in the holiday kind of mood.
It'd be good for you. Take your mind off things.
Some hotel somewhere. Sit there alone for a couple of weeks, nothing to do but think. That's gonna take my mind off things.
A beach, the sun, people.
And people I can't talk to. About the thing I need to talk about. Here I've got Dara. I've got you.
You need to talk about it.
I'm just saying if I do, I've got you and Dara till I get through it. And I will.
We all will. We're all in this. And I'll look after you. I promise you.
Right.
So if you change your mind about going away for a while, I'm happy to pay for it.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. I'll see it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, it's Garda Taylor, Fidelma. I'm just doing a follow-up on the death of Will Casey.
Follow?
Mr. Casey died in your house, and I understand how upsetting that might be.
I thought when you said follow up, you meant you were going to investigate it.
We've no reason to. It was an accident.
That's definite, is it?
Why wouldn't it be?
Will was being threatened by a moneylender.
A moneylender?
Will was really frightened. Then this happened, so naturally you wonder.
Yes, naturally. Thanks.
You got my message. Messages,
Yeah.
eventually.
I needed time to think.
How did that work out for you?
How can you be this cold?
I'm not. But I'm not freaking out. That does nobody any good.
You think I am? Freaking out?
Are you?
No.
So what did you think about?
Going to the guards
Why would you do that?
because I know what happened,
An accident, that's what happened. I told you, the guards are calling it an accident.
but it wasn't.
Of course it was. Lee didn't mean it. The poor man is in bits.
And Will Casey is dead.
Going to the guards isn't going to bring him back. They're saying it's an accident, so let it go.
Your conscience doesn't bother you.
I'm sorry the fella died, but he's gone. I'm more sorry for Lee and Dara, that they're involved, that I got them involved. Especially Lee. Yes, that's on my conscience. What's on yours? What did you do?
That I know the truth and I haven't said anything.
If you did, you'd ruin Lee's life, and Dara's, and mine, and your own.
Mine?
You should have gone to the guards right away, shouldn't you? You didn't. That makes you an accessory.
Are you trying to scare me? Because that's not going to work.
No, I'm not trying to scare you. Of course it won't work. I know that. I know you. Okay, truth. Here's some truth for you. The whole thing is a nightmare that I'm just trying to get to the end of with my family safe, with you safe.
Right, and it's not about saving your own skin. All right, I believe you.
Don't go to the guards. I'm not begging you. I'm asking you. For me.
I'm not sure that's enough.
Garda Taylor, you have a theory.
Will Casey's death wasn't an accident. He was murdered.
Tell me again.
The moneylender. Casey being threatened.
Being threatened or feeling threatened.
Bosco Walsh said being.
And he would know.
He sounded pretty sure. Casey was living in his house. And the bruise on Casey's stomach? The coroner said blunt trauma mark. We assumed it was from falling through the door because we were thinking it was an accident. But suppose it wasn't. And then you look at that bruise again, and maybe it is that somebody hit him, kicked him. I know it's not much, but it got me wondering if you think it's a waste of time.
No. It's interesting. Moneylender. Ger Lynch.
Ger Lynch?
But she'd be the obvious choice, at least to start with. Local. But this is extreme for her.
Casey's behind in his payments. She wants to teach him a lesson. Something goes wrong.
That is plausible. Okay, let's give this theory of yours a shot. Call Mr. Walsh, find out if he's mentioned this moneylender to anyone else, and if so, who, and tell him not to say it to anyone else.
Right.
If this is Lynch, she's made a mistake. That's rare for her. She might be rattled. We apply a little pressure, see how she reacts. Or rather, you do.
Me?
If it's me, she shuts everything down. But if it's you, brought onto the case because it's taken a new turn, new evidence, new leads, you're thrilled to be involved. But then you say, oh, you shouldn't be talking about it. And that's it. We don't push it anymore.
Got it.
And watch Lynch. See how she reacts.
How will you just leave it on Grant?
3 nights in a row, not sleeping.
It was last night.
The 2 before, you didn't go to bed at all.
It was on the computer. Yeah, that's staying up, man. It's different than not sleeping.
All right. Well, last night, when you did go to bed and should have been out like a light, you're up clattering around the kitchen.
I'm sorry I woke you, man. I already said that. Can we just drop this?
And I'm worried about you.
Don't be.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Why?
Why wouldn't I worry? We're all worried. We are family.
Here we go again. Family.
What are you going on about?
Nothing.
Lee! Lee!
Just leave him. He's fine.
He doesn't look it. What was that all about?
He's just touchy. We've all been getting at him.
I haven't.
You kind of did. Just there.
That was me being concerned.
Look, I'm just saying that's how Lee will see it.
What's he touchy about? Is that what's keeping him from sleeping?
No, it's the opposite. He's touchy because he's not sleeping. Just this work thing he's doing.
Is there something wrong?
No. But he's got these techie people in India. Different time zone, phone calls at 4 in the morning. His schedule's all over the place. He's a bit of a wreck.
He's the boss. Can't he fix it?
It's the way it has to work for now. But look, not for much longer, so maybe we just give him a bit of space.
Yeah, thanks.
Everything all right?
I just got a call. We have to postpone Will's funeral.
Why?
Apparently the guards are still investigating. Don't know why. I thought it was all done.
Good.
What?
They called me. Just asking how I was doing since Will died, which I thought was very nice. But anyway, in the course of chatting, I mentioned that Will was being...
Being...
that he seemed to be worried.
About what?
That he might be in danger.
What?
It's a feeling I had. I can't say any more than that. But the guards are very interested. And obviously they think there's more to Will's death than meets the eye.
It's Phoebe. She's just arrived. She wants me to go pick her up.
Will you do something for me?
What?
If you do decide to tell the guards, try to keep Lee out of it. Tell them it was me. That I got 2 guys to give Casey a beating. You don't know who they were.
Ger.
Just think about it, all right? Oh, and if you do go to the guards, maybe give me a couple of hours head start.
Miss Lynch,
Gerda Taylor.
we'd like to ask you a few questions about Will Casey's death. You're not going anywhere over the next few days.
Ask them now, then it won't matter.
It won't be me asking. Well, probably not. I'm new to the team, so anyway, in the next few days, all right? Sure.
What kind of questions?
There have been some developments,
Like what?
new evidence, some new leads. I can't really talk about it, so sometime in the next few days.
Fine.
New evidence. New leads.
Does Garda Taylor strike you as being stupid? Why would she tell us that?
New evidence.
Somebody bored somewhere read the report, came up with a notion. Don't worry about it.
What?
Nothing.
And what are you looking at me like that for?
Okay, I wasn't going to say anything because I knew you'd think I was trying to get at you. But Dara told me what was happening. Lee, it's not worth it if you lose your health. I know Dara said this is the way it has to work, but you're the boss. You tell these lads in India not to be calling you at all hours.
What?
I know about time zones and schedules and all that. But you should be the one to call them. And let them be the ones getting out of bed and staying up all night.
Right, yeah.
Although Dara did say it wouldn't be like this for much longer. Is that right?
I hope so.
Good. Hiya. Hiya.
So, I was just in Fields and Bosco was telling me that the guards are saying Will Casey's death wasn't an accident. Foul play.
Foul play?
That's Bosco. I'm sure the guards didn't actually say that, but still. Not an accident means someone did it.
Are you going?
Haven't decided. You?
No.
Oh, of course not. Sorry. Why would you?
Hey, Dean.
Hey,
Hi.
Dolores.
We were just talking about Will's funeral. Are you going? It would be terrible if it was just Mairead and Phoebe.
When I met him first, he was looking after a friend who was dying. He was wonderful. He was caring, he was gentle. Not at all like the man he became.
Pick the Will you first met and go to the funeral. For Mairead. For support.
And I'm not sure I'd be welcome. Mairead thinks me firing him from the medical centre started his drinking. And that caused the accident, you know, him being drunk.
You're not blaming yourself, are you?
No, of course not. An accident's an accident.
Maybe the Collinses will be there. Will saved Haley.
Yeah, that's good. Good side of him.
Phoebe should hear that. The good side of her father.
What's up?
You said we were off the hook. The guards are calling it an accident. That's not what they're saying now.
What are they saying?
Foul play.
And who are they saying this to? How do you know?
Haley came home. Bosco told her the funeral had been postponed. The guards were investigating more. Then he said foul play.
And how does he know? Because the guards told him. He's undercover. Oh no, he's in the flying squad now.
Yeah. Why would the guards be talking to him?
He's a drama queen, giving himself a thrill. Foul play. Do you actually think the guards use language like that?
What's with all this investigating? Why are they doing it?
Because someone somewhere read the report and thinks it's too short for their bosses and wants a few extra pages to cover their ass, or to get a promotion, or because they're bored.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I know how they work. They're not very good. Well, is that it?
What do we do?
We don't do anything. Everything is the same as before. Sit tight.
We were just a bit nervous, you know?
Yeah, of course, naturally. But there's no need to be. Everything is fine. Just relax.
Right, yeah.
Okay, then?
Lee.
Dara, you keep an eye on him.
Yeah. What's going on? Nothing. Let's go.
Everything's going to be fine. I suppose you'll be around for a while.
What makes you say that?
Will Casey's death? Foul play, I hear.
It's a bit dramatic.
He was being threatened.
Why?
He was in debt. Some brute of a money lender.
I wanted to go to the cops at the start, take the blame, say it was an accident. It was an accident. But you and Jer stopped me. It's not an accident, it's murder.
Mr. Dowling, do you have something you'd like to say?
Actually, yes. Yes, I do.